The third floor World Cup soccer coverage. Germany, Ivory Coast. I can't do it alone. I could hear Angus. I definitely hear him.
Hi,
Hey,
Victor. How you doing? There I
what,
am.
what is up, brother? What do we got on today?
Uh,
We representing the country today, or we're just going
we
with the
got
t-shirt?
we got Germany. They don't have really a nickname. I guess you could call them the Krauts if you want. And then
There's a lot of
and then you have and then you have the Ivory Coast, and they refer to themselves as the elephants.
Yep, exactly. Uh, my my wife is like as German as you can get. Her mom is full blooded.
Really?
Yeah, she has she was born in Germany on a military base. My daughter was
Oh,
born
really?
on a military base. A whole lot of crazy
Mm-hmm.
going on in Germany, so she has a strong connection. She was actually helping me with
Right.
relations in the beginning here.
Uh-huh.
So
Right. I've got
yeah,
right. Yeah. I'm about a quarter German.
quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, better than being zero.
Um,
So Angus, we cut it close today, but we are on before kickoff. Ivory Coast. This is a big game. 3 points apiece, man. Winner
yep.
take all
The
here,
winner
unless it's a
the winner
draw.
takes all, and we'll see who's
And goal,
next.
yeah, and goal differential is very important here. If
Yep, but Germany scored six. They
seven,
scored seven. They got a 6 goal differential last match, and Ivory
that's what I'm saying.
Coast only has one. So, and Germany is they should be sending a lot stuttering. Sorry, a lot of
Yeah,
their players down into the 1/3 of the field. I mean, all the way down, basically, towards the net. And Ivory Coast is like a lot of other African nations that they're more defensive mind. They have like speedy wingers, and they press people, and then they try to steal the ball and do like fast breaks and try to score that way, which seems to be a more difficult way of winning.
yes, they do look. They definitely look like they're a no nonsense team. They definitely could play some soccer. That's for sure.
Right.
Speaking for the, being, I know they're here and at that level, but they're a no nonsense team, just like you scouted them. Germany, like we said, coming off a 7 goal performance, giving them a plus goal differential, and that's massive going into the second game, man. I mean,
Right.
so like I said, if the Ivory Coast is to pull this out, they're going to need to, creep into that six plus goal differential for Germany. But let's see what we got here. Right now, we are only a minute and a half in. Germany in possession, their goalie, near. And here comes Germany up and out of their zone for the first time. Germany is in white going left to right green. Ivory Coast, they're pretty obvious of who they are. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
But they are in a, what do you call that? That's a really weird, unique orange. Maybe a burnt orange, or it's a
I,
very unique.
I, that's true. It is like a toned down orange.
Yeah, like right there in the sunlight, they look like the old Tampa Bay colors
Uh huh.
from the
Tampa Bay
distance.
Buccaneers, you mean?
Yeah, looks like the old orange popsicle color. But
Right.
then when you get in close, but no, nice uniform. And Germany, like I said, in white, their shoulders have
Mm-hmm.
their nation's colors on it. Here comes the Ivory Coast. We're going to get used to these guys who are on the field. We'll get to the starting lineups and everything like that in a minute. Right now, number 11 with some fancy footwork inside the box on Germany, blocked in front by Germany. They are able to clear it out of the box. They're running down the sideline, the bottom of your screen. And they are moving the ball. Ivory Coast steps in, intercepts that. Number 3 with it, retreats kicks it back to his goalie. So the goalie will launch it from there. Something new for the show there, Angus.
You putting a scoreboard up?
No, I don't have to score. I didn't have enough time.
Uh,
Dude, you don't know how hard it is to get Chat BBT to do anything German. The shit I had in mind was like, no, 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 no. If I had gotten one of the corner kicks that I wanted to do for
uh-huh.
Germany, we probably would have got kicked. We would have been corner kicked by YouTube in like 4 seconds. Chat BBT was like, I wouldn't put that on your stream, and I'm like, probably not. But it's very creative. It's just that you don't know
Yeah.
who, you just don't know who has a sense of humor or not, to be honest with you.
Oh no, that's true.
But I was able to sneak a couple German words in past ChatGPT, so they gave me the go ahead on a few of them. So we're all
Right.
right. 4.5 in the opening. Goalie kick from Ivory Coast. He gets it out. No, he doesn't even reach midfield, and it goes out in his own zone. He was a long way from midfield. This is Group E action, our first coverage, I believe, of anybody in the E. Right now,
I believe
Germany,
so, yeah.
right now, Germany working at the top. They are just into Ivory Coast territory there. Some footwork by one of the few Germans on the German team. Gets it back towards the Ivy Coast. The Ivy Coast goalie, he kicks it out. It's going to be a throw in for Germany. They call them Freudian slips.
Yeah.
Freudian. Sorry, it's a Freudian slip, my friends. Quick score update. Top of the 8th. The Yanks are still losing 6-1. No offense against the Cincinnati Reds today. Germany's going to work this back into their zone towards their goalie. He retrieves it. Soft kick out. Half of the field sunshine. Actually, we'll call it 3/4 of the field in direct sunshine. And if you look at it, it's almost a straight line of sunlight and shadow. There you can
Right.
see the difference, man. There's a major difference. I think they're in, where are they at? Toronto?
Toronto. Yeah, they're at BMO Field. That's where the the Toronto Football Club plays in MLS. And one probably a Canadian Football League team. Is the Argonauts still in Toronto? I don't really follow Canadian football.
I do, but they just had a ration of name changes up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually caved and they removed, because Warren Moon played for the Edmonton Eskimos. Well, there's
Yeah,
no
I
more
remember
Edmonton
that.
Eskimos. They had to take it away. I'm like, why
Really?
are you taking Eskimo away? There's nothing wrong with this word. Quick
Oh God.
burst by Germany, but outrun by the Ivy Coast, getting to it first, gets it back to his goalie. He gets it out to his. This is number 3, I believe. Number 3 for the Ivy Coast is Conan, not the wrestler, but Conan, G Conan. All the way back up top, where sunlight is in the shadows now. Apparently, a giant cloud rolled by there, Angus, because there's no sunshine on the field right now. It looks like Germany is well out of here. That's a lot of Germans in town, boy. You better be careful they don't think of invasion. while they're here.
Right.
A lot of Germans. We already know.
Dynamite shaft.
We already know. You get them Germans around small towns, look the fuck out.
Well, most Midwest cities have a lot of German.
Yeah, not
St.
like
Louis definitely has their share of Germans.
yeah, but not that many on hand at 1 second though, dude.
Yeah.
I see a little sporadic coloring in the upper decks and here and there. That burnt orange, we'll call it burnt popsicle orange, we'll call it coast. So it looks like they're pretty well represented. Probably the whole country's there. Who's
Uh
watching the
huh.
country? Who's watching the Ivy Coast? Right now, it's a lot of takeaway, giveaway, bad passes. Nothing has amounted to anything. This looks like the first setup here for Germany. They're at the top of the box, just by the semicircle. Number 5 for Germany, 23. Little fancy footwork, gets it out. Box launches towards it. There's a header and a save. Whoa, big time save there.
What's that?
That would be Fololana, Fofalana, Fluffla, Fluffla. Fofana. We can call him Lola. Lola Falana. Schlatterberger. Schlatterberger. Flitterbeck is the one who we're waiting for to rise to his feet. Nice header here from Havertz. Is a V still a V? Okay. Witz. Ivy Coast. Ivy Coast was moving and intercepted by Germany. They got all the way back to center to the midfield circle, right dead center. Referee whistle. Looks like it'll be a free kick. Germany. 3 Germans in that circle right.
This is Germany's 21st time in the World Cup. I'm sorry to interrupt. And Ivory Coast's 4th time.
Has there been a World Cup without Germany?
Yeah, Germany.
Probably during the war. They probably weren't very welcome anywhere.
There wasn't really much of a World Cup happening during World War II.
Here we go towards the net. Another shot towards the net, kicked away, blocked in front by the German defense. I don't know who it was off of, but if it was off his head, he's going to have one hell of a headache. Take a look at it again. That's Conan with the cross. A little misfire. And actually,
Germany has not been in the World Cup in 1938, 2018, and 2022.
so actually, the 38. That's a good reason for them not to be there at 30.
The 38 one was in France, and then
Yeah,
there wasn't
that's
one
another.
after that.
That's another good reason not to have Germany represented in 1938, especially being in France. They would have been there way ahead of schedule.
Right.
Way ahead of schedule. Better keep them moles out.
Right.
12 and a half gone. Opening half match.
I got a new World Cup poster today in the mail. It's right behind me. It's this thing. It's 1930 World Cup in Uruguay.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, Uruguay winning the first ever, 1930.
Right.
We always reference to that.
That's a real That's a real piece of art compared to the 26 World Cup. Looks like something a 4-year-old could do on the computer.
Ivory Coast launches this way down. Number 11 chases down, but he just looked like a little bit too much footwork down there. But it looked like possibly could have just misfired. Tried to keep it in play. He does not. It'll be a goalie. It'll be a goal kick. Newer, the goalie for Germany, he's sitting down. He's already called for the trainers to come out. Look, it doesn't look like an injury. I guess it looks like they're just gonna retape his ankle.
Uh-huh.
I believe that's what we're gonna wait for here.
They can't. I
Taking
wanted
a
to
quick.
have I guess it must have different rules about taking a goalie out, having the goalie have to go out for a minute or whatever than other positions. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much of a game.
Well, obviously, if he's not injured here, and
Yeah,
obviously the ref is understanding.
yeah.
My apologies. It's not the goal. It was not the goal. Number 15,
Oh, okay.
which is Schlotterbeck. Schlitlerbeck. Schlitlerbeck. God, Schlitlerbeck. And
Slaughterback.
yeah, they're actually still tending to him, as you can see, just below the goal, out of bounds. They're still working on him. So right now, Germany playing a man down. Ivory Coast with the throw in their own zone. Bottom of the screen. Conan gets it up to number 18. 18 playing a little footsie with it. 29 back to him. Now they enter into German territory. Conan down there. They'll get it back. Looks like they're trying to set something up here, working it back towards the top of the pitch. They are right at midfield, top circle of their own zone. Now that's just into Germany territory. Here they come. Advances. Nice pass down to the bottom. Misfire off of 11. He seems to be having foot issues. Everything his foot is touching is going absolutely nowhere, especially where he wants it to go. He's not even close, to be honest with you. 16 minutes, first half. Germany, Ivory Coast, a win apiece, 3 points apiece. Germany +6 in goal differential. Big, huge game for Group E. Brazil wins. Morocco wins. Things starting to shape up. USA to the knockout round. Canada in a battle for the group, looking real good. Here comes Germany. Gets it crossing to the top. Ivory Coast gets there first. It's kicked way out of bounds, back almost towards midfield. That's where the throw-in comes for Germany at the top of your screen. Field bathed in sunshine once again.
And also Mexico is looks like they're going to advance. They won 2 matches.
Yes, Mexico. Some real huge matchups coming during this week of play. The groups. Germany moving around pretty good, playing pretty good. Keep his shot towards the net is wide right. That was Musiala for Germany. Good opportunity for Germany. They were moving it very well. And a nice quick shot off the foot of number 10, Musiala. We can call him Mozzarella. Pass came from Pavlovic or Palovic. Quick battle over there, and it looks like, yeah, it'll be another throw-in for Germany. Schlitt, Beck is back on the field. Schlittlerbeck. Schlottlerbeck. Roll that tongue. Oh, white background. Fucking. It's like having a fucking director in my ear. What? I just felt like Michael K for a second. I'm just sitting here. All I hear in the background is roll the tongue. Schlittler. Schlittlerbeck. Schlittlerbeck. Get in the fucking tank. Schlittlerbeck. I should have watched Hogan's Heroes last night before I fucking broadcast. F. Sliding grab there by the who was that? Lola Falana, the goalie from Ivory Coast, slides out, grabs the ball just ahead of the German who was in. Now it's cleared all the way down into German territory. There's a Chester for Mozzarella or Muslala. Until I hit one. Jason, what's up, Jason? Jason, are you really in here? You hope the U.S. wins the whole thing. Well, you and the whole U.S. thing. Not me. And not my co-host. My co-host doesn't think the U.S. He thinks, hey, they might have a shot or whatever, but he don't think that's it. My man over here is really digging. Well, Argentina's amazing right now. Germany's strong. Here comes Germany with another shot. That's on the top of the net. Dead center of the goal, but just catching the net on top.
According to the FIFA ranking, Argentina is now #1.
We're going to have a corner kick here for Germany. Ready for this one? Eckball für Deutschland. Ball für Deutschland. Deutschland. Who's got this corner kick? Oh, soft corner kick and there's like a back-to-back sort of kick. That's a header. And that's or maybe Kimmich arguing it was a header in. Ref is just walking around. I'm waiting for the official. It looked like it went off the goalie's hands. Check this out. I think he misses the header all day. It doesn't even touch him. It's off the goalie's hands. It's another own goal, Angus. That's got to stand.
That's a goal. By the ref. Not the ref. By the goalie.
So the corner kick, let me describe this. Like I said, that's like a double doinker. Number 11 it was like a little handoff, and that guy sent it to the net. Right here, you see it right here, number 5. He's not even close. And for some reason, again, I know it's not. What is wrong with the goalie, Lola Falana? Because he's getting attention right now, like holding his head like something's really wrong. But he showed plenty of emotion after he realized he put it in his own goal. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's check this out.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I assume it's a VAR. I don't know. I don't know if the ref knows what's going on.
I don't. There's nothing to argue here.
And it looks like a goal to me.
Yeah. Now they're still looking at the Ivory Coast goalie, Lola Falana, number 1. Looks like maybe he took a shot to the ear, but I don't know what the complaint would be. There's no goal. So someone is going to have to explain that to me. Why there's no goal?
Did he like? Did you bump into
And
the goalie? Maybe I don't know. Usually, if
there
you're like
was
going for the ball like that,
there was
there's not
definite
really
contact.
like.
There was absolute definite contact. The goalie was a
I
good
don't.
3-4 yards away from the goal line in the air when he got hit. It turned his head.
Right.
Ball went in, but no goal. Sorry, I got real excited for no reason. It's just
Yeah.
it was cool, but no goal.
I've never felt that like a goalkeeper has the same protection as like an NFL quarterback. But maybe
Right.
I'm wrong.
So total reset here. Now another thing interesting that happened during that, while they were attending to the goalie, the Ivory Coast approached their dugout and started receiving water, and the referee absolutely went crazy. Told them get away from because we're
Hmm.
right on the verge of the you know what, the hydrate my wallet break, and I think this is it right here, right on cue,
Yeah.
right on cue. Crowd is an absolute boo fest right now. No goal. We thought it was a goal. It was not a goal.
Have you made a tile for hydrate your wallet yet?
Yeah, right. It's pretty crazy. Well, let's see what we got here. Um, let's do this, Angus. Let's take a look. Take a look at the start. They run a 4-2-3-1. So you got Havertz, Verts, Mutsala, Sain, Povlovic, Nemchka, Brown, Britton, Hockenberg, Ta, Kimmich, and Nye. And Nagelsmann is their coach. One nation, one goal. The mighty Deutsche Football. It's the best German I can get you. I can do better, but I don't want to get bounced. Ivy Coast starters. They run a very unique formation here, Angus. They do a 4-4-2. And that would say Ayalula and Bonnie, Diamond, Shangara, Kessie, Diallo, Conan, the Barbarian, or Conan, K Dog, Agbadu, I a bad dude, Kasasana I should be in Japan, Singo, Singo Song, and Lola Falana, Fana Nana in goal. And the coach is Fahe, Uni Nation, Salbut. Translated to one nation, one passion, one united goal. I did my homework for Ivy Coast language. Well, beautiful, beautiful shot of Toronto there. Gorgeous shot. I like how they're calling it match break. It's a hydration break. It's a, my God,
Interesting.
look at the tits on that douche lamb. Woo! Good God Almighty! I hope Germany scores and they put the camera back on her. Good God! Wow. Okay. Back to the game. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot at Toronto. Not too far from the water there, looking out. Nice shot.
Lake Ontario. I think it's right on Lake Ontario.
You know better than me, man. You know better than me. Look. Canada is the people that live upstairs and never come downstairs for the party. 27 Going on 28th minute of the opening half of this match. Germany, Ivory Coast. They're battling for the group. Whoever wins this is pretty much solid. I mean, a draw would really clog things up and make things very interesting in E going into week 3 of the group stages. Ivy League in control of the ball. That's Conan, K-Dog, the Destroyer, the Barbarian. Conan, take your choice. He no longer has the ball. He gave it up seconds ago, but we're all the way to the top of their own zone, just above the circle. Playing catch with it from the now they advance into German territory. Number 11 at the bottom of your screen, moving faster and faster, moving forward, trying to set something up, looking for the cross. Kicks it down. Here comes the cross. It's on the ground. It's off. Oh, my God. Golden opportunity. And guess what? It's a goal. That's a goal. Or as they say, what? But, 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 what? They scored. But, what? They scored. What did they score? But, there's a goal for the Ivory Coast. Major goal. No questions about this one. No VAR. No confusion. Look at this setup and what a beautiful. It sat there 1, 2. Number 15, dead center, fires point blank right into the ankle of number 18, Brown, who slides out of the way as the goal is scored.
Frank Kessie scored.
That
Number
is
8.
key.
At the 30th minute.
Key. Massive, big goal for the Ivory Coast. Germany had thought they scored. Major confusion. I'm still not clear on what happened. All I know is there was a goal or a tour. This butt went in. That was no doubt about that butt.
I saw one butt in the audience shot. A big one.
I did see that butt doing a little bit of a Ivy Coast wiggle waggle dance, I guess you would call it. Quite weakened, not quite jump around. Kind of like a MC Hammer can't touch this with her butt cheeks. All right, back to the game. 1-0. Excuse me. 1-0 on this Toronto pitch here in World Cup coverage on the third floor. Well, my co-host Angus, I'm Victor. We are really enjoying some World Cup soccer coverage, play-by-play, kick-by-kick, header by header, goal by goal. Here we go. Big battle up top. Won again by the Ivory Coast. They're blazing up that sideline on the top. And then Germany just puts up a blockade, a blitzkrieg, if you will, of defense. Now it falls apart. Back to the Ivory Coast. Here comes number 11 again at the bottom. Last time he was there, he set up a beautiful goal.
If the results hold, Ivory Coast gets into the group of 32, according to the little thing on top.
I missed that. If they put it up there, there's some intense battling going on from the box to the circle in the German area. Back and forth headers and footers and chesters. Now it's all the way back to the Coast goalie. He's in the semicircle. He delivers it to the bottom of the screen where it is launched deep, just shy of the box, in control of the Ivory Coast. This number 11 is everywhere the ball is. Get his name for you. Number 11 there. I think we called it already. I just don't remember. Working it right between the circle. Now they're going to retreat to their own zone and go cross field back to the top of the circle. From there, it's launched down the sidelines, and it's caught up with Ivory Coast in control. Is going to have a little cross into the German defense. And it's going to run both guys out of bounds. I don't know whose foot it was off of. Let's see who gets the throw in here. Germany right now at a +5 goal differential. Ivory Coast at a +2 goal differential. Throw-in is Ivory Coast. Nice launch right into the foot of a German defender. Goes out again. Still work at the top of the screen where the throw-in will come a little bit closer in, about midway in the zone. Coming up on 33-30, opening half of this match. Ivory Coast 1, Germany 0. And Germany is not used to being down by any stretch of the imagination, scoring 7 goals in the opener. Long passes to Amua or Ahmad, and misfires. We'll have a goal kick? No, free kick, Germany. Trying to get it out of their zone, but the Ivory Coast keeps it in with a header. Beautiful defense there by the Ivory Coast, not allowing the ball out. There's a big, major header, and that's going to go all the way out. Nope, goalie will catch it first. He said, "Let me slow it down." And Neuer gets it out to Witz. Germany moving it a little bit smoother here as they get into the Ivory Coast zone. Down towards the box, header missed by Conan, and it'll just bounce out right by the Visa sign. I believe we'll have a goal kick here.
I think it's the one large Visa sign.
Yeah. Not too many Ivory Coast people there, but they are definitely rejoicing on the 1-0 goal so far. Ivory Coast
Right in
over
the
Germany.
corner.
Moving it around pretty well at the top of the Ivory Coast zone. Now they work it down towards the semicircle, quickly back out, try to go cross field, doesn't work. Battle of headers now. There's a semi-bicycle kick backwards. And it's going to go out. It's going out on Germany. So D'Lo Brown going at it. D'Lo and Brown. That's what it was. D'Lo and Brown on the side. So D'Lo Brown. Ivory Coast is they got some pretty insane footwork, man. I don't know what they're kicking around the beaches on the Ivory Coast, but these guys got some really good footwork. Sometimes it's too fancy for their own good, as it showed there as it goes out. Free kick Germany just at the top of their own circle. Looking for that way in. They find a way into the Ivory Coast, bottom of the screen, moving it around. They're showing their own fancy footwork here. Some crisp passing, no look pass there. Too fancy there. Back, good save there by Germany to keep it in. Coming back towards the box. Misfire, take it away. Germany gets it back. I think that's Witz with the ball right now as he dribbles in. They're going to have to reset this up as it breaks down. Still keeping it in the Ivory Coast. Uh-oh. Ivory Coast coming away with it. We have a 3-on-3 going the other way. Gets it down to number 9 at the bottom here. He takes a shot, and there's a save for Neuer. That was a quick takeaway and a quick breakaway. 3-on-3 right there. Nice save there. Good hands by Neuer for Germany. Germany in possession in the circle. Gets it into the Ivory Coast zone. That's Brown. Fancy footwork. Here's the Nunziata. Or Munziata. Or play on. Play on. We got a German down on one knee. He is back to his feet at the top of the screen. Conan looking for an opening to get it out of the zone. Look out, look out. Could be a giveaway. Oh, we got a shot here for Germany. Goalie is right in front of him. Kick. That's got to be a goal. Or you can't roll your tongue with a T or, well, I guess, tor. How's that? We are, hold on. How do you say one in German? One in German? Eins? It's eins one. Anytime
No.
when you could like really pronounce a German word and you say it, it just sounds like trouble.
No.
They sound like they're angry all the time.
Yeah, it's a very angry language. What is it? Noits?
Eins.
Eins. Eins. It doesn't. Like even one
I
sounds.
always,
Eins.
whenever I hear like an angry sounding like German word, I always think of like a certain phrase and what's that movie? An Inglorious Bastards. We go eins 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 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Schnell, 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 schnell.
Yeah, that.
Ex Necko, Dix, Dubenheimer, schnell. Ex Dubenheimer Schmidt. All right, we got a free kick coming. The wall is being set up. We're at 40 minutes into the first half of this match. It is. I can't believe I forgot it. It's 1-1. Right? 40th minute. There we go. Here's the free kick. Gets centered, headed away by the Ivory Coast. A Bruce Lee kick attempt that doesn't go nowhere for Germany. Now we got a break down the other side. 15 on Brown. And I didn't see who that was, but good thing he caught up. Came up from behind to steal it for Germany. Escape a little bit of a danger there. Now here comes Germany flying back into the Ivory Coast zone. Footwork up top by Brown. Brown works it into the box. Misfires. Block. Ivory Coast. Centered. 17. Misfire. It looks like it's calling a touch. So I believe that'll bring us a corner kick for Germany. Or as they like to say, Eckball Deutschland. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Having fun? Join us in our 5th grade. Let's do this one. No, I don't like that one. Let's try. Nah. There we go. Hey, she called him Schlotterbeck. That's what she called Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck. Now I know how to say it. Schlotterbeck. All right. In the box, in the Ivy Coast box right now. But just lucky right there as he goes down, but gets the ball out of the box. Here comes the Ivy Coast firing up. They're at the bottom of our screen. Here comes number 11 firing right along the sideline all the way down, just shy of the box. They're outside the box. There's Conan with foot handling. Looks like they're going to set something up. They are in German territory. Last time that the Ivy Coast was in German territory, they were kindly asked to leave. If the result holds right now, even a draw, like you said, Angus, will get them into the round of 32. So pretty impressive either way for the Ivy Coast. 42-30, first half, plus add-on time. I'm going to say 6. I'm going 6 for add-on time there, Angus.
I'll say 7 just to be a contrarian.
Whoa, Angus pulling it out. Like, this is the only broadcast I got today. I got a lot of fucking energy, and I'm laying it on the line. 7 minutes at first. All right, we'll keep an eye on. Very aggressive. I love it.
I'm a lot more. I'm a lot more awake today than yesterday.
I bet. Bet. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I appreciate it, and thanks for being honest.
Uh huh.
I couldn't tell. I mean, you looked relaxed, but you were still sharp. You knew we were good. You covered everything we were supposed to cover. Any questions I had, you answered. So it's all
Right.
good. It's okay. It's okay to slump. It's
Yeah.
okay to slump in your chair. As long as your mother or grandmother ain't around, it's okay to slump in your chair.
Yeah.
You don't want to slump in a chair in my day. Oh my God.
No kidding.
It looked like Yo Diamond with some real good footwork along that line, was able to keep that ball in. German coach, he thought otherwise. Right now, it's back to Near, who foots it forward to, I believe that's Brown. Brown gets it in. They get into the zone pretty quickly. This Ivy,
Did you say
this
Neil
Ivy Coast team.
Diamond was?
What's that?
I said. Did you say Neil Diamond with really good footwork? Or am I misunderstanding?
Yeah, you heard right, my friend. His last name is Diamond, I think. It looks like
Okay.
the first one you use is Neil Diamond. Cracklin' Rose, you're a stubborn woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. Come on now, sweet girl. I think we got Lockport in the house. Lockport, you here?
Lockport, what's up?
Lockport aboard. Checking in from Buffalo. It's a throw in for the Ivy Coast in their own zone. A lot of traffic down there in the bottom, but they get it out. Germany takes control, 15 with it, as he moves to the center of midfield there, right in the circle. They get it up, misfire, cleared all the way down by the Ivy Coast. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! It's +7. So Angus hits it right on the nail. He goes, "I'm going to say,
Got it.
good call." Hey, let me take another swig of Red Bull and catch up to you.
And I've got a cup of coffee around that's missing in action.
Well, because of you, you're going to have to wait 7 extra minutes now.
I have no idea where it is.
Schlotterbeck. There's a shot from way out, and that is blocked by the Ivy Coast in between. I believe number 7 got that one. Yeah, number 7 got that. He blocked it with his lower portion of his body.
Dylan Kusina from Ivory Coast.
Major foot race into German territory, winds up as a draw as the ball gets away. Germany in control, just at the top of their own circle there. Olovic getting it over, gets up to the top. That's Musiala. Into the box, misfire out by Ivory Coast. Big battle for it on the side, won by Germany. That's Brown. No, that's Muzella. Sorry, Muzella with the footwork. He's looking for the whistle. Ref says no. It is a goal kick, Ivory Coast. Yankee Kyle, welcome aboard. What's up, Bubba?
Right now, Germany has 60% possession percentage, and Ivory Coast has 40. And Ivory Coast has 2 shots on goal to Germany 1.
And there we are, 1-0. Ivory Coast with another shot coming up top. They're in the box, out of the box. It's going to be a corner for the Ivory Coast. I thought it was 1-1. Did I miss something? Did I lose my mind, or was it 1-1?
Germany missed a goal a long time ago towards the beginning of the match, but not since then.
Has it been that long since I was screaming 1-1? And it's still I think it's Unny. Unny nil. Ivy Coast word for one, I think, is ui. Unny. UNE. Uni. Uni nil. Ivy Coast. Deutschland. With Deutschland. Yeah. Neil Diamond, number 11. Gets it to Conan, the Barbarian. Back down. Moving it quick. We got an Ivy Coaster down. Here comes Neil Diamond again. Trying to save it. Push off there. Neil Diamond pushing off on Kimmich as they're throwing for Germany deep in their own zone. And they're scrambling a little bit down there. As we're at 4.5 to go in added time. Ababuda saves it for the Ivy Coast, keeps it in the German territory. Fancy footwork, too much fancy. Uh-oh, here comes Germany. Might have burned them trying to get a little fancy. Havertz. They lose control again. Back in control. We got a whistle? No whistle. Play on. Going, working it to the top of the screen. Top of the box, just outside the box. Maybe 12 yards outside the top of the box for Germany in Ivy Coast territory. Trying to work something inside to the box. Misfire. Kick away by the Ivy Coast. Germany retreats all the way to the sideline. Set it up again. 51-10. Here it goes into the box and out of the box. Good defense there by the Ivy Coast, able to retrieve that, get it out. And now a possible breakaway. No. Stifled. You got your fan on?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All of a sudden I heard it. Germany again, working it towards the box. This one looks good. It's right in front. There's a good clean pass. Fight for it. Save. Very, very soft kick towards. That was Wirtz. Wirtz with the miss. Wirtz, you son of a bitch. You missed the net. You son of a... Hey, you Dachshund. No Volkswagen for you, Wirtz. That's the half. They call it right there. Big half there for the Ivy Coast. 1-0 over Germany. Kessie. And I believe that goal, did that goal come like at the 30th minute?
Yeah, at the 30th minute.
Am I right? Without looking? I was right without looking?
Yep.
Pretty. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Even I'm impressed. Oh. What a first half! That was pretty exciting.
That was
Goal, no
good. Yes.
goal, goal, no goal, goal, no goal. Oh man! So what'd you think there, Angus? Talk to me. What are we looking at here, man? This is a hell of a matchup. A hell of a match.
Yeah. Um, Germany seems to be. Germany seemed to start getting back into it the last, I don't know, 10 minutes or so of the match, and we'll see what happens at the start of second half.
How
But
you liking
like,
the Ivory Coast? How you liking the Ivory Coast performance so far? I mean,
they're doing
this is a German team that put 7 goals up last week. You know, whether the
right.
competition they're up against or not, 7 goals in a World Cup opening group, match. That's a lot. And then to come into the second match and go blank first half.
Right. Well, Ivory Coast has a lot of experience with high stakes games and stuff, so they probably understand it more than the previous uh, than whoever Germany played last. Is that Curacao, I believe?
Yeah, it was whoever they played. They just destroyed them.
Yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it. Ivory Coast is not really that new to the World Cup. This is their fourth time they've been in it.
Their fourth appearance, but obviously this has got to be their best appearance, unless I'm missing something. Have they advanced before?
They've advanced to what was then called the round of 16.
So they would advance into basically what is the first elimination round after the group stage, knockout round.
Right, right.
They were able to get in there to be one of 16 teams. That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely not a walkover. I was checking them out before the World Cup started. I was like, hey, these guys, they don't look too bad, you know. But it
Right.
was Morocco that caught my eye. That's why I'm going to stick with Morocco as far as we're
Oh
going.
yeah, definitely.
And of course, Brazil won their game last night over Haiti, which really
But
tightened up
for
that group.
nothing.
Yeah, and
Right.
it really tightened up that group. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, you got Mexico in Group A with 6 points,
Right.
Korea Republic with 3 points, the Czechs with 1 point, South Africa with a point. Group B, you got Canada with 4, Switzerland with 4, uh, Bosnia with a point, and Qatar with a point. Good for Qatar, they got a point. Group C, now here's Group C, man. This is pretty much our group here. You know, we've been covering quite a bit of it. So Brazil, Morocco,
Mm-hmm.
4 points apiece. Scotland, 3 points. Hades, they're done, no points. Group D, we know the United States is advancing to knockout round 32, 6 points. Australia, 3 points. Paraguay picking up 3 points. And Turkey totally eliminated, no points. Group E, where we are today, Germany is tied with the Ivory Coast, 3 apiece, but they have the goal differential. Down to 5 now, right?
Right.
And Ecuador, no points. And Croatia, no points. Of course, they all have their second game to play. All these teams have their. Netherlands was able to beat Sweden today, Group F. So Netherlands looking at 4 points, Sweden at 3 points, Japan with a point, and Tunisia none. And then Group G,
Japan will
who
probably
still
get
hasn't
through.
played. You think so?
Yeah. They're playing
Uh,
Tunisia.
Group G, you got again. They all have to play their second game yet. New Zealand, Iran, Belgium, Egypt, all with a point. Group H, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Cabo Verde, all 1 point. And it doesn't get interesting again until you get to Group I, which is Norway with 3, France with 3, Senegal and Iraq, nothing. Group J, Argentina and Austria with 3 apiece, Jordan and Algeria, nothing. Colombia in Group K has 3 points, Congo DR has a point, Portugal has a point, and Uzbekistan has nothing. And in Group L, England, 3 points. Ghana with 3 points. Panama and Croatia, they are blank. So looking pretty good, man, as far as the groups are matching up. Should be some interesting matchups in the round of 32.
Right. And we have another round of group action before we hit the knockout rounds.
Right, but some of the teams are already showing up on schedules. It's just a matter of
Right.
when breaks down. I think
Right.
you already got the U.S. there, right? And
Right.
so
U.S. I think Mexico, it sounds like they're in too. And
you just got that clog with what is it, G and H with all one the whole everybody in the group with a point. Still with another game to play, man. But you think if they come out of that, man, with another draw, it's really gonna make for some bizarre soccer and some
right.
bizarre matchups. But it just show you the competition within within the group, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Luck of the draw, I don't know.
Right. And then you know it's gonna you know what always happens every World Cup. There's always like a fixed match. They'll probably happen. There'll be at least one. That always happens during World Cup.
Jason, what's up, Jason? Where's your brother at? Is he still calling the Yankee game? You should come on over. Jason, if you're here, you should send me an email. This way I can get links to you. Um, he's asking Angus,
Yeah.
are we going to call the USA game on July 1st? Why not? You want to do it?
Sure. I was kind of
Okay.
hoping we would. I noticed it wasn't on the schedule. We're gonna add
Because
it.
let me see something. While we got a second,
Okay.
I think we could look at the fixtures here, which start next. Oops, they start next Sunday. They got the U.S. scheduled for July 1st at 5. So that's 5 my time, 7 your time, 8 East. All right, yeah, I'll get it together.
Okay, that'll work for me.
It's the last game on Wednesday, July 1st. And as of right now, it's
Okay.
the only game because the United States is there. And Mexico is playing on Tuesday, June 30th at 6 o'clock. Those are the only 2 teams on the advanced schedule so far. But yes, to answer Jason's question, yeah, we'll be covering the U.S. whoever they play at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Thanks for getting the schedule going there, Jason. Thanks for getting us to commit to something.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
like when they do that. At least somebody's watching and listening and loving. But yeah, Jason, if you're still here, go just drop me an email. So there we go. All right. Do we have any other stat? Oh, I know. We missed our favorite stat there. Angus, you're gonna have to look it up for us. One we didn't even talk about, and I'm really gonna be curious of what this is. What's the possession percentage?
Possession percentage is Hold on. Game. Just a second.
While he's looking for that, you hit the like, hit the sub, and leave a comment while he's doing that.
Okay, stats. The possession is 61% Germany to 39% for Ivory Coast.
Wow, look, a little bit more than I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit closer to even, but that's not too bad.
And Germany
Right.
has eight shots on goal compared to 4 for Ivory Coast.
So the Ivory Coast
And
got three shots on goal, one went in, so 3 saves there. And then how many shots on that goalie? For the Ivory Coast, you say 7, 8?
No, Ivory Coast took 4 shots and Germany took 8 shots.
And they're on. Was that on net or no? What's the saves? I'm sorry, I was trying to get what's the goalie situation saves wise. Near and Near and Lola Falana.
Okay, Germany took 8 shots and Ivory Coast took 4 shots and on goal. Or no, I mean 8 total shots. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's where you had me confused. I thought you were saying he had 8 saves.
No, I'm sorry.
So the dude from the Ivory Coast got to have at least 4 saves.
Yeah. They don't really seem to have goalkeeper stats on here.
Let me see what we got here. 2 saves apiece. Like you said, yeah, Germany has 8 shots, 2 on goal. So 2 saves there for the Ivy Coast, and then 4 and 2 with 1. So and actually, man, that first half was as clean as you get. No yellow cards, no stoppage. Just that crazy, unexplained no goal for Germany.
Right, I don't understand that at all.
And it was Kessie at the 30th minute. And I think we're already going to have a substitution here. Looks like Rudiger,
Rudiger and for coming in for Schlotterbeck.
Schlotterbeck.
I keep on thinking that Beck is going to get slaughtered. Slaughtered. Like the singer.
Hey, Schlotterbeck is a great German name. Schlotterbeck. Send him to Britain. Let's see, man. Yeah, possession. Germany had 3 corners. Ivy only had 1 corner. 7 crosses for Germany, 4 crosses for the Ivy. 2 fouls, Germany. 3 fouls, Ivy. No yellows, no reds, 1 offsides. And here we go. Kickoff. Ivy Coast is going to control it right here. Let's see what they do. Second half. Ready?
Here we go.
Bruin in the house. Wow,
Hey,
haven't seen
Bruin, what's
Bruin
up?
in Bruin. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in 100 years. Hope all is well with you. Go Germany, he says. Go Deutschland. Deutschland? Deutschland?
Deutschland.
Deutsch.
Deutschland.
Deutsch.
Deutsch. She said, put the
Deutschland.
on Deutsch. Deutschland. So, schnell Deutschland. Right? No, that can't be right. Fast Germany. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes Germany. Oh, misfire off his foot. Getting it out of the German zone, intercepted by the Ivory Coast. They're still there. They're a little bit above the semicircle, back in that beautiful sunshine at the top of your screen there. It's going to be a throw in for the Ivory Coast off German foot. Yeah, Bruin, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
At the start of the
Uh,
second half, it appears as though the sunshine is now half and half versus
exactly,
shadow.
exactly. It's you could almost draw a line right down the middle of the field with the sun line.
Right.
Uh, oh, I don't know what that was about, but that was a little hairy there. Good thing Near was ready. Here comes the Ivory Coast. Get it out to the bottom of the German zone here, about midway, back towards midfield line. That's Neil Diamond with control. Now it's launched. Nice lead pass. Missed the header to control it. And Brown with it up the sideline. There's Wirtz. Musiala. And the ball is going to bounce out. I think it's going to be a throw in Germany. I might be wrong. I'll wait. It is a throw in Germany. Here they come. Brown gets it forward. A little bit of action. Into the box. Shot. Musiala hits the side of the goal. Right there. So it'll be a corner kick. Eckball für Deutschland. Deutschland. Coming from the bottom of your screen. Trying to see who it is. Again, that soft touch pass, that's Kimmich. Kimmich launches it into the goal box, handed there by the goalie, and a fast advance up the field. They're already across midfield, the Ivory Coast. Kimmich, very interesting. I'm going to point this out. Probably nobody else has noticed this. Kimmich is the only man on that pitch with his shirt tucked in. Who gives you coverage like that? Look at him. Look at him. He's the easiest guy to spot. Look, his shirt's all tucked in. Everybody else is just like, wow. There he comes. Look, see? Tucked in. Boy, he's a tucker. Kimmich Tucker. Tucker Kimmich. Kimmich is a tucker. Kimmich is a tucker. We're at the 49th minute of this match. Second half action. 1-0. The Ivory Coast over Germany. Surprisingly, Ivory Coast standing their ground and playing pretty flawless, to say the least. They're not making mistakes. They're collapsing to the ball like they should. You know, a couple close moments. See, like that. Quick, they have very quick feet, man. And they are insane ball handlers. And their speed is it's pretty solid. There's a shot in front. It'll sneak in, bouncing, and Nerve will come away with it. He'll clear it. That was Kessie, who already has a goal. Just a misfire as he was going down, trying to slide kick it in. And you're right, Angus. If you look at the center of the field, look how far the shadow line is past dead center. It's probably what on the field, probably maybe 7, 8 feet. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
That
could
is
tell
crazy.
it's moved since I could tell
Yeah,
it's moved in the last 5 minutes.
yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ivy Coast, here they come, stumbling, fumbling, bumbling. They get it out there at 15. 15 bottom. He's in the box. Gets it to the center. Oh, open net. And he just over the crossbar. Great footwork. Like I said, look at his footwork. And watch this right here. Look at that footwork, man. And then boom. And sheesh. Man, Ivy Coast looking real strong. Again, the reason I'm saying this is they're shutting out a 7-goal team.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's pretty freaking impressive.
That is.
There they go again, collapsing on the ball. Ozonic into Vitz. Look at Ivy Coast clear that out of the box. There's a header back towards the box, a header away from the box. Onto the foot of Omunde. Uh-oh. Take it away from Neil Diamond. But cleared again. In and out of the box of the Ivy Coast. Cleared down. And Mozzarella, or Muzella, he's got control right now in Ivy Coast territory. Work it all the way to the top. Now down to the bottom towards the corner. Busted out of there by the Ivy Coast. Germany in control. Top. There he is. There's Tuck Kimmich. Tuck Kimmich. Towards it's centered, but misfire. Two misfires there. No control for any type of a shot. Lola Falana steps in, picks it up. He is holding the ball right now, and he launches this towards midfield. Finds his man there, able to control it, keep it away from Germany. Boom, that quickly into German territory. Here they go. Might have something working here. Germany collapses on it. They force them back into their own zone. Right at the shadow sunset line, dead center of the field. Lifted towards the bottom of your screen down in German territory. There's Conan. There's a well, I think that's the first mistake they made on a pass. However, they maintain control, still in German territory, working the bottom, down the sideline, heading towards the box. Kicked away into the box on a point. Oh! He is leveled before, again, Kessie, who already has the goal. Another shot for him. But this time he is taken out before he can get a shot on it. Watch this. Wide open. Angus, if this pass is a little bit more crisp to him, he doesn't have to catch it and then kick it, if you know what I mean. It wasn't he had two motions there. He had to stop the ball, control it, and then get the shot off. And I think that was the difference. There's a corner where the Ivy Coast going from the bottom to the top of your screen. Holovic and Neil Diamond with the neck, we'll call that a horse collar takedown. Referee admonishing him. Here comes the Ivy Coast with an interception. They're just at the top of the box. 15 in control. And they're going to set it up again. They're going to work it to the top of this screen this time. It's still in German zone. Soft layout pass there. Nice idea, but Germany all over it. Still in control. There's a nice pass. Down the sideline. Set up. Shot towards. Pushed away. And I don't know who got that in front by the German. Blocked off of him. However, Ivory Coast still with control of this ball. There's got to be a major swing in possession percentage here, especially in this half. Ivory Coast working it in. They're going to stop and get it in the box. Centered. Off the foot. Misfire. Centered. Another shot. Couldn't get control to get that ball anywhere near the net. It'll bounce 3 times into the crowd. Neil Diamond would have misfired.
It's
A lot of
59 to
action.
40% for possession.
What is it now?
59 to Germany to 41 Ivory Coast.
There you go. Ivory Coast has picked up they picked up 3% so far in the first, we'll call it 11 minutes plus in this second half. Not bad. Not bad, right?
Right.
Texas has joined us. What's up, Texas?
Texas, what's up?
Germany is it's just it looks like a crowd. They're going to have to get it away from there. Nothing happening here. There they go. I say that they push it to the bottom of the screen for Brown. Brown works it back towards the center. Comes a shot from way out. I don't know what he was thinking. That looked more like a field goal attempt than a shot on goal. As he clears the top of the net. There's a couple Germans having a good time.
Eating a Wiener Schnitzel.
I don't know what their schnitzel they're doing.
Both coaches seems to be very successful with their 1-loss record. The Ivory Coast's coach Emers Faye is 23 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses.
That's impressive.
And the German coach Julian Nagelsmann is 22 wins, 6 draws, and 6 losses. So pretty similar records.
Good, excellent point there. Pointing out that both coaches pretty well even. So much respect to both of these coaches, and you could tell that these teams are very, very well coached because out of all the soccer we've been watching up until this point, I'm going to say that these two teams are the most disciplined teams that we have seen play in a match at this length, especially. There hasn't been many
Right.
whistles. There's no yellow cards in sight.
Right, that's
So
true.
there's a header it won't clear the box in the Ivy side. Germany working it. Brown, it'll go on and off his foot, just in between the box and the goalie box. Texas is. Hey, Angus, did you see those 3 guys? You saw those 3 guys in the crowd,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
What they're doing. Texas
Yeah.
has got a for you, or not a question, but he's got an observation for you. Do you see what he said? Corner
That
kick
guy
coming
looks
from.
like Angus. Who is that? The guy with the curly hair
Whoa!
or the fake hair? I guess you could say.
Honestly, he could have been talking about any one of the 3. It would fit no matter what.
Yeah,
I think he was leaning towards the dude in the middle, or the guy with the big. I don't know if that was a wig or real hair.
I think it looked like a wig to me. It was a little shiny.
Probably. Okay, we got some substitutions coming on, Angus. I'm going to give you a minute to get it together because
Okay.
right now, the Ivy Coast is practically subbing the whole team, man. I've already seen Sane off, Pavlovic off. I don't know who. There's like 3 guys. They got 1 left. I'll give you a second to catch up with that, and then we'll come back to it in a second. Right now, let me catch you up on that corner kick. That corner kick from Germany, from Kimmich, the guy who he's the neatest guy on both teams. Neither coaches has their shirts tucked in, only Kimmich. But he launched a beautiful corner, and out of nowhere, the goalie for the Ivory Coast, he's probably got to be what, 9'5", and he just leaped out of nowhere like Lynn Swan and took the ball right out of the air. And where we are now is Germany and Ivory Coast are battling fiercely in that little corner up at the top of the box in the Ivory Coast zone, back and forth, thud after thud. Germany's going to come away with it at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be between Brown and Witz. I just spit on myself saying Svitz. Witz. Shot towards the goal. Another one. Misfire? Are they just. I don't know what's going on here. But these last two misses have been, like, not even in the ballpark.
I got substitutions. They're all German, by the way.
Yeah, I meant to say Germany. My bad, buddy. I was looking
No
at
problem.
the Ivy League, the Ivy Coast there, and they were
Right.
substitute Germans. So, are you ready with the subs? Go for it.
Yeah, I'm ready. Denise Undav is coming in for Jamal Musilia. Nadim Amiri is coming in for Alexander Pavlovic. And Jamie Llewellyn is coming in for Leroy Sané.
Okay. I got a question for you, Angus.
Uh-huh.
It's not in the chat though. Hold on a
Okay.
second. Germany working at the top of the semicircle, clean now, cleared by the Ivy. Question: are you familiar with Bob's Burgers?
The TV show? I've
Yeah,
heard of it, but I never really watched it.
you never
I know my
really watched
kids like it.
Jimmy Pesto Jr.
Jimmy Pesto Jr. Are you familiar with that character from Bob's? Okay. Well, mate, you're going to
Not
have to go
really.
check it out because my wife says when she hears you, she thinks of that character from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, really?
You sound exactly like him.
You
Oh,
sound
do I? Jimmy what again?
Jimmy Pesto Jr.
Jimmy Pesto Jr. Bob's
Okay,
Burgers.
I'll have to look that up. I wrote that down.
I love the show, by the way.
I'll have to check it out sometime. I don't really watch that much TV, so except sports, really.
At the 62nd minute of this match, history was made here on the third floor. We have a celebrity. we have a celebrity in the house. Chef Nick is joining us. Chef Nick has just joined us.
What's up, Chef Nick?
Chef, what's up, buddy? Welcome aboard. Ivy Coast, getting back to the game. We're in the 63rd and a half minute. Second half. 1-0. Ivy Coast over Deutschland. Battle at the bottom again, right at the mid stripe. Won by Germany. Here they come. Up and over. Number 20's down for Germany. I think he's dead. It looks like he got shot by a Russian sniper. Two other guys who were rolling on the ground realize no one's looking, so they're back up. Meanwhile, oh, here he comes. Jesus touched him, and he's up and walking again after an hour of agony. I thought he looked like his knee wasn't there anymore. No one was paying any attention to him. There he is, number 20, Amiri. Now, I know he went up and over, but if you notice, he went up and over. He grabbed the other leg, not the leg that made contact with the guy. That's it.
I noticed during the pre-game show that, or not the show, I noticed that during the pre-game when I wrote down the lineups that there's an Ivory Coast player. His first name is Christ. So there we go.
Oh, wonderful. I like Chef is rocking with his crock pot out. Chef, don't go nowhere. Stick around. We're coming up on the 65th minute of this match, and getting back to just the. This is really, really an amazing matchup here. These two teams, I don't know if they're this equally matched up because I'm not sure what the history of both teams. But what I could say right now, man, is the Ivory Coast is looking really, really good. Not taking anything away from Germany, but I got to look at Germany and say, hey, these guys scored 7 goals. Yeah, the competition wasn't that, but now it's starting to show. It might have just been the competition for those 7 goals. Could have just been a little smoke and mirrors here, Angus.
Yeah.
Another corner coming from Mr. Tucked In. I keep my shirt tucked in, Kimmich. It's a Kimmich corner. Eckball für Deutschland. Deutschland. Quick whistle. And ref coming in and telling number 20 of the Ivory Coast to stop playing touchy-feely with the German. Here comes that kick again from Kimmich. Mr. Tucked In. Smashed away by the Ivy. That is Lola Falana with that push away. We got a whistle. Lola Falana is down. Ivory Coast goalie, again, rolling in pain. Look, he came out of nowhere. He looked like Superman jumping out of a window for that. Looks like maybe possibly a shoulder or a rib. Number 8 down there for the Ivory Coast, not happy with anything right now. Let's see what happened here. Lola Falana comes out, makes contact. Looks like what? No. Started with his own man. Better shot here. His own man. Looked like a kidney and spine shot. That could not feel good. German fans just screaming. They're a rowdy little bunch, aren't they? Those Germans, get them riled up. I'm telling you, be careful, Toronto. Toronto might be speaking German for the rest of their life. These fuckers might take over the whole town if they lose. They'll be like, "We will not move. We will not leave. We take over. We take over. We take over." Calm down, buddy. We'll give you more beer. We take this fucking Toronto over. Overnight. Shot towards the goal. Dennis Onda with the tour. Finally, we are tied. It looks like my little German flashback rant. I think Germany heard my little rant there. Sorry about the 1940 flashback for there. But it comes out to a goal. Just a missed header. Good thing the header was missed. And number 7 right there, he looks like he deflected it with that shit hanging off the top of his head. Those dreads not thick enough to knock the ball out. And Lola Falana, who has been spectacular in goals so far for the Ivory Coast, that one gets by him to the top of the net. Und neat. I think that means 1-1. If it doesn't mean 1-1, it's 1-1, and I believe we're going to get that one at the 66th minute, Angus. Is that official?
It says on Foot Mob, it says 68 minutes by Denise.
68 minute, okay.
By Denise Undav, and the assist to number 20, Nadiam Amiri.
Yeah, he just came on. Here they are in front again. Another quick clear. Fumbled by the Lola Falana. He bounces back on it. A little bit of danger right there in front of the Ivory Coast nest. Just the first time in a long time, action in front of there. Germany coming away with 1 goal. And they tie it up here late in the second half.
It looks like Germany's really going after them now.
Yeah, it looks like Germany. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But being the chefs in the house, I'm going to say it. Germany turning up the oven heat. Hit Hit the like, hit the sub. You don't get shit like this on normal play-by-plays. Innuendo. Think about it, and you probably won't like it. Nah, it's all good, right, Chef? They're just turning up the heat, so to speak. These Germans right now on the Ivory Coast, and still relatively, absolutely clean, almost textbook game. Great defense on both sides. Good crisp passing on both sides. I'm going to give the edge to the Ivory Coast here. Great, great footwork and spectacular passing on their behalf. Now they clear it out of the box in their own zone all the way down past midfield. Caught up to by number 11. And that's Neil Diamond running down the sideline there. And it goes out. It's going to be a throw in, I believe, Ivory Coast. And guess what, Angus?
What?
7105. It's Hydrate My Wallet break. So here we are at the hydration break, 71st minute. 1-1. Tough goal, well earned. First time, I think, all day that the Ivory Coast has broken down a little bit on the defense. Now these closing moments of regular time, whatever the add-on time is, I think we're in store for one hell of a finish to this match. And whether it be whoever wins this match, it's going to be well earned. And if this match winds up in a draw, I think it's possibly a good setup for a main event later on.
Mm-hmm. They're calling it a match break now instead of a hydration break.
Yeah, ain't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, that they just started that today.
I guess people just maybe they were listening. Maybe they're listening to us secretly because maybe they're not hitting the like, the follow, or the sub. Texas calling. Go. Yes. 1-1. Angus, I don't know about you, man, but like I said, whatever the add-on time is, holy jumping Jesus. He's on the Ivory Coast. Wow. Wow. You see what I'm talking about? Wow.
Yep. Wow.
You ain't shitting. Wow. She had beautiful eyes. All right. Sprinklers are still on. So, like in hockey, the Zamboni coming out in between periods during hydration breaks. They don't fuck around. They hydrate themselves. They hydrate the field. They hydrate their wallets, and we get a chance to go get something to get hydrated. So, hey, that's really looking out. So much to do with hydration. And remember, wherever you are, if you're in the desert, please make sure you have a water supply somewhere nearby. Public service announcement from the third floor. Unless you like hallucinating, like I do. But do it in the safety of your own home and not in the desert with mirages. Another PSA from the third floor. All right, back to it. Looks like we'll get some action. We've got substitutes for the Ivory Coast finally. It looks like 1, 2, 3. I got 9, 15, and 18 off. Yeah. Bonnie, Dilo, and whoever were off. So is Fofana related to the goalie?
Is that his name?
Am I missing something here?
What's Fofana? She go for fun.
Yeah, you got Fofana as a goalie. Is that his brother or something who just came on, number
I-
6?
I'm looking it up right now. 32.
The Ivy Coast started with the 4-4-2. They are now at a 4-1-4-1, switching it up with these substitutions. But yeah, I got Espofana. Well, if you find out, you find out. Let me know.
There's no there. It says there's no publicly confirmed evidence that they're related.
They just happen to have the same last name, and technically they kind of look alike. And okay, so we got Lola Falana in goal, and
I
Falana
will.
Falana. We'll call it Falola
I will.
Falana on the pitch
Will.
itself.
We'll have to request a DNA test from both of them.
Yeah, I want clarification. Call Steve Wilkos. I want to bring this to Steve. Germany with the throw in. I got Germany 12 shots, 3 on goal, 8 shots, Ivory Coast, 2 on goal.
Just
So if
62% possession
here
to
comes
38.
Germany,
Germany and Ivory Coast.
okay, we got, I don't know, I think it's 27 or 17. He's down for Germany. 26 was rolling around dead center of the circle at midfield. He's up. Ivy Coast with control, top of the circle, their own zone. Softly moved back and forth, still in the circle. Launched towards the sideline, top of your screen, headed away by the Germans. Footwork, keep away, take away. Germans in control, moving it forward, looking to try to get it out. They advance it into Ivy Coast territory. Here's Vitz. He's at the bottom of the screen, playing pass into the box, out of the box, cross, intercepted by Ivy Coast. Center of their zone, moving it forward. Push pass, nice push pass, nice side pass, up the sideline. That's Neil Diamond, number 11. Fakes a pass, and now softly passes it back, cross all the way up to the top, back towards midfield, and back into their own zone, back into German territory. They'll start over. Setting it up at the top of your screen. Now moving it to the middle of your screen. Now slowly towards the bottom of your screen. They're going to play, trying to set up something that looks like in the middle. Now they work it back towards the sideline. Now they'll go up and down the sideline with some soft passes. Germany relaxing on defense, standing there, conserving some energy and not playing chase. Now it's all the way back to Lola Falana in goal. Looks like he's going to kick it out. Gets it up to, we don't know if it's his brother or not, Fanana. That's what we'll call him. We don't know if it's his brother or not, Fanana. Falala. Looks like the Germans are getting ready for some more substitutions.
I'm on that.
Not surprised to see that Germany has a 8'5", blue-eyed, blonde-haired, long, lean, pale-looking soccer player waiting to come on. I don't know who it is or what, but you'll know him when he gets on there. Just saying. Watch out for them deep blue eyes of them Germans with blonde hair. Standoff on the sideline, back and forth. Who's going to win this one? And we got a guy who, I think it's a cramp. He's holding the back of his thigh. Whistle blowing, referee coming over. Now, the German coach is absolutely going ballistic. Now he's on the field actually arguing with the side judge. And he had a ball in his hand. Now he slams it down, spikes it. And that's Singo, who was at the standoff. And I think you could see right there in the replay, it's a little bit of a battle of strength there. So no surprise he got a cramp in the back of his thigh as he immediately grabs it and goes down. Looked like an ass cheek cramp, one of those real high thigh ones. And they suck. Keep yourself hydrated. Here comes Germany. Here's Witz, and he kicks it right into the ref's hands. So Witz, Ta, Neil Diamond, they're all around the referee trying to figure out, well, that's a handball on you, buddy. And the ref's saying, just get the fuck over here, get back over here. Drops the ball and tells the German to kick it. Let's go. I like that. They're all arguing with him, and he's just drops the ball and tells the guy to kick it. Ta. Uh-oh. Intercepted. Bad pass there by Ta.
The ref could technically give all those guys who are not captains a yellow card, because technically only a captain's supposed to talk to a referee.
Yeah, I guess they were all, I don't know. When he kicked it, it went right into his hands. And he immediately just blew the whistle and froze it. So here comes the sub, number 17 on for the Ivory Coast. 17 on, number 5 off.
Gila Douay is coming on, and Wilfred Singo is coming off for the Ivory dudes.
Singo, by the way, Singo's probably coming off because he's cramping. He's the guy that went down.
Right.
Just a moment ago. Kessie is still out there. He's your goal scorer. $82.40 into the match. Coming up on 7 minutes left in reg, plus add-on time. Where do you want to go with add-on time here, Angus? You already called it the first time, +7. I'm going to go with +7. You can +7 if you want. +8 if you want to raise it.
I'll go +6.
So, what did you say? What's your guess? 7
I say
minutes.
I'll go +6.
You're going to go +6. I'm going +7. I guarantee it's going to be +8. But my guess is 7. Yours is 6. But we'll find out. We'll find out in 7.5 minutes. Right now, it's in the German box. It is just being headed around. Now Germany gets out of there. Yes, they get out of there. No, the Ivory Coast intercepts it. Germany not able to clear it. Instead of clearing it, they look like to pass it out of there. Backfired. Ivory Coast shot towards the net, blocked. There's a Chester real quick to control the ball. Gets it down to Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond loses it. Spins around. And Gasson. I don't think. Yeah, Neil Diamond will get the throw in for the Ivory Coast. Tunisia, Japan, later on tonight. Much later tonight. It's 8. That game don't come on till midnight Eastern time.
We're not a World Cup overnight.
Yeah, that game must be out here where I'm at. That must be a
Right.
Hey, Pepe on. Hey, Pepe. Pepe.
I saw something interesting about the Bay Area Stadium today. That it's Levi Stadium.
Yeah.
And Levi's there's like a banner there, and they've got like a white sheet around it, and it's like the layout, the little logo for
Right.
Levi's, that
Right.
little shape, and you could see that it's that.
That they got
And
it
the
blocked.
and the Levi's is using that as like their temporary logo right now.
That's well. See, they're going to market off it. Good for Levi's. Every stadium should.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I still the thing what's really crazy is in Santa Clara. Santa Clara is about 45 minutes from fucking San Francisco. It's nowhere
Right.
near. The only water around there is the men's room, and
Uh-huh.
they still call it the San Francisco Bay Area. That's the Bay Area is San Francisco and Oakland. No matter how you fucking break it down, it's the only fucking
Uh-huh.
bodies fucking that are there. But anyway,
Right.
there's your geographic history lesson. 86th minute, 4 left, plus add on, 1-1. Germany and the Ivory Coast. Group E. This is an amazing battle that we have been watching all day. Absolute
And Germ
blast to
and
watch this.
Germany made another substitution.
Yes, they did.
Leon Goretzka is
Goretzka.
going in for Kai Havertz.
Havertz. Havertz. Havertz. Off. Havertz. Get off the pitch. Havertz. 1-1. Germany. Ivory Coast. Minute 86 and 40 seconds. And then we got some add-on time. Right now we got a battle. It goes into the box. Out of the box in Germany territory. Germany with control. Up from behind. Push in the back. Number 22. Quick whistle. That's a foul. On the Ivory Coast. Germany will get
Oops.
possession. Yeah, he just ran over Nitschka. Or Nitschka. Or Mitschka. Germany in control. They enter into Ivory Coast territory about midway into top of the box. Moving it around closer in. Now just outside the box it is crossed. Caught by the Ivory Coast. Good defense. And we got an explosion up the sideline, and that's Pepe. Pepe, here comes Pepe. Here comes Pepe. Got a man wide open on the side. Oh, instead of taking it, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. That pass looked perfect, and the guy, whoever he passed it to, he stepped on the ball instead of they're going to be talking about that one in the locker room, Angus. Oh my God! Any
Not
opportunity for the
kidding.
Ivory Coast could have just went out the window. Absolutely. Oh my God! What a fucking pass! And I don't know. He didn't pull the trigger, man. And here we are, just outside the Ivory Coast box now, with Germany in control at the other end. We're gonna have to wait for the
I get
replay. My God, what a golden opportunity right there!
I got a posthumous
It's
substitution
not off
announcement.
save. Picked out,
Nic-
out of bounds by the Ivory Coast. Sorry, Angus, but all of a
That's all right.
sudden, Brown just beautiful save there by Lola Falana.
Nicholas Nicholas Pepe came in for Jan Neil Diamond.
Yeah, and dude, he absolutely flew down the sideline and made it. The pass was out. You couldn't draw it up any better. You could have dropped a plumb bob on it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to see. I'm waiting for the replay on it, but he stepped on it, froze it, and by then it was over. I didn't know what was going on. Throw in Germany into the box, out of the box, by the foot of the Ivory Coast. He gets it up. Here they come again. Their speed. It goes in front of Pepe, way too ahead of him. Can't catch up to that. Nur gets it out. Some action up on the sideline at the top of your screen. German fans trying to get Germany in some kind of signs of life. There's a shot on goal. Easy save by Lola Falana. Tells everybody, calm down and go downfield. So he'll set up for a clear just off his left hand with the save there. You see it on the replay. Here you go. Watch this, Angus, right here. This speed by Pepe right here. Watch him freeze this guy right here. And then boom. Look at that. That's a goal every day of the week. I could have made that.
Yeah.
No idea why he didn't pull that trigger, but they're going to be talking about
No
it.
kidding.
Take away Germany. Germany closes in. Another save by
You should have made that.
Angus, I'm shocked that ball got through those 4 guys there on defense for the Ivory Coast. Look at this again. And this will be perfect from this angle. Watch this.
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
believe none of them made. Look at that. Wow. 3 guys there. And a set of goalie hands. Keeps it 1-1. With that goal, Germany bounces back to a +6 goal differential in this group. Keep that in mind. That one goal puts them right back where they started. I don't know how concerned they are with that. I think they want the 3, but none of these goals were easy today. None of them. And again, Angus, I'm going to say it again. This might be the best match we've seen that we've covered.
Mm-hmm.
Just an amazing, amazing display. That'll probably
It
be on
doesn't.
target. I don't know if he's going to get credit for that save or not. I couldn't tell from that camera angle. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Brown who just kind of like pooch kicked it towards the goal. We'll have to wait on that one. Right now, we're going to have a throw-in at the bottom of your screen. Kessie with the throw-in. He's going to give it off. He's grabbing the back of his thigh. 17 will come with the throw-in. He shouted to Pepe, "Do you want it?" And I think Pepe said no. And then he threw it back to his own zone. But then just before he threw it, Pepe yelled at him, and I think he changed his mind. Maybe not what they had in mind, but still right here battling for it. We got a whistle. We got a German down. Trying to see what's going on. We are +6. You son of a bitch! Damn, I didn't
All I
want to say.
did was react.
I didn't want to say nothing. I looked at the time and I'm like, I have to tell him that it's +6. But you didn't say nothing, so I was going to let it go for about another minute. But we're at 92.40, and it's a +6. So
I purposely just said 6. I didn't even think about it.
You nailed both of them today. It's worse. I was way off on what I thought it was going to be just for them to fuck with me. And let's go. We got to give hats off here. Angus, I'm going to give the hats off to one German player and one German player only right now. I think he's the star of the game, and that's Kimmich.
Uh-huh.
Kimmich. He's still on the pitch, and his shirt is still tucked in. I mean, that's amazing. You talk about grooming. He has the best hair on the German team. He's tucked in. His socks are clean. He's just, look at that guy. How could you not like that guy? Meanwhile, well, hey, you know what? Give credit where it's credit.
Right.
Oh, Germany gets that late one. Germany. That's Ona or Ina, Huda, whatever. Oh! And that'll get them officially get them into the knockout round if this holds.
Denise Undav
In extra,
scored at 90 plus 4.
Right on cue. Right on cue. And he might have just sealed the deal and gave Germany their biggest win in a long, long time. Now they go to a +7 goal differential. Not looking good for Group E. And 93 minutes ago, he is right there.
So Undav has a brace today, 2 goals.
Umas. Right there. Look at that. Stops it, kicks it. Had the goalie leaning the other way. And there it goes to the back of the net. Angus flashed back 2-3 minutes ago. The golden opportunity for the Ivory Coast to take the lead to go up 2-1. Reverse that, go back downfield, and one of their very, very rare defensive breakdowns this late in the game, right in front of their goal. And the Ivy Coast is going to be talking about that one now. They're going to be talking
Right.
about the missed opportunity. They had them in that lapse right there. Watch this right here. Right. He's perfectly on side by probably 3, we'll call it 2 yards, 6 feet. No question there.
And
But
just
I'm not
this,
taking anything away from this Ivy Coast team. What a battle. And it's not over. We're at 95-40, so technically 20 seconds, 15 seconds left in the match.
and this goes to Felix Nemacha.
Call him
Yeah.
Numchuck. Numchuck with the assist to Umbaga. And there's the 6. There's the 6. They're going to give Germany the throw in. We're at 96-10. Battle on the sideline. Here's the whistle. Does the not official yet? It's a throw in. Ivy Coast. They have possession. We're at 96-25. Germany kicks it out for the 3rd time. And the German coach is like, what the fuck, man? Enough. What are you doing? Here's another throw in for the Ivy Coast. Go all the way down. And almost very close. And Germany kicks it out of the bounds behind, all the way down past the Ivy Coast goal. The German coach is about to explode. His watch is on fire right now. And he is screaming at the official, look at the clock, and they do. Full time. And guess what? That win, that goal, that late gives Germany a ticket to the knockout round of 32. Full time. Yundav at 68 and 90 plus 4. Kesame, 30-minute mark for the Ivy Coast. And looks like Germany in control of their own destiny right here now, picking up Angus. That's a massive, massive 3 points right there. Plus,
That is.
they gained 3, but they actually added 1 goal to their already plus 6 that they had going in. Now they're at plus 7, plus 6 points. Nobody's winning that division. That group, sorry. No one's winning that group other than Germany. And they definitely stapled it right there at the end in extra time, added time. Ivy Coast, they held them at bay for almost the entire game. And just one little breakdown there. Well, let's talk about this for a second. That sequence, Angus, when Pepe broke loose up the sideline with that steal, and there was nobody catching Pepe going down. So he had plenty of time to control it. And if you notice, just before he gave it off, he made a move and went to the box, and then he made that amazing pass, and you've seen it on the replay. All that guy had to do was just tap it. It's probably going to roll in, and then 2-1 Ivy Coast. But take that back. The guy freezes, doesn't pull the trigger. Germany comes flying back. They go from top to bottom to top to bottom into the box with a breakdown on defense. 2-1. Germany comes away. 3 points plus another goal to add to their differential. Amazing, amazing match to watch. And definitely one of the best that we've seen as far as competition, without a doubt.
Right. Very last minute goal by Germany. And a lot of people have actually been concerned about Germany. Their defense really hasn't been that great, believe it or not.
Right.
But they
But
seem to be pretty good during the World Cup with defense.
so that's their first time going to the knockout stage since 2014.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So now they're going in within the first two group matches, 9 goals, Angus, 9 goals. That's pretty impressive.
That
Pretty
is.
pretty damn impressive. They get to put 7 up in their first win, and now 2 here against the Ivory Coast. Very, very late and devastatingly late. Tough goal. The Ivory Coast will be talking about that one for a while. And of course, Germany, they'll be Beck in the Bach or Bach in the Beck, or trying to take over another small country. No, absolutely great competition today there, Angus. And before we go, let's take a look at our schedule. So, see what we got coming up. Where are we at right now? Here we are. Let me put that over there, over here. So, yesterday we had the USA, Australia. We flexed out Brazil and Haiti and went to the Morocco and Scotland. And then today we just covered Germany and the Ivory Coast. And then Angus, we're taking a couple of days off here, buddy. But
Okay.
we are coming back for one hell of a matchup right here. We're going to get to call Messi again. And I can't wait to do that. Argentina versus Austria. And we're going to take and then we're going to take a couple more days off. And then we're going to close it out with the Czechs in Mexico. And that'll end it for the second week. And then we'll be wrapping up on the 26th with Norway and France, Egypt, Iran. And then the next day, another doubleheader, Panama and England. And then remember, we're still looking to flex out Congo and Uzbekistan. So we'll take another look at that last game once week
Okay.
2 has wrapped up, because that'll pretty much show what the best matchup to flex that out to. I'll take a look at it. We'll
Right.
come back. But that's what we got coming up there, Angus. So we still got a lot to cover here in the group stage, even though it's pretty much taken form in some groups. We're pretty much writing it off. But again, there's our schedule coming up. So please don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to tune in and check all that out. Also, while you're at it, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. By subbing and liking, this is what you get. You come to the third floor, man. You got the Dead Man Saloon. We got Yankees play-by-play and pre and post games. We got the Top 12 series. We got Let's Chat Sports Live. We got Slam City Wrestling. We got play-by-play and NFL coverage. We playoffs, championships, and more. And we got it all right here on the third floor. So please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit it. Just smash everything. And so you don't miss out on anything here on the third floor. And we got some great soccer here. And Angus, it's gonna be a long 2 days, man. I probably won't miss it tomorrow because it's Sunday. I'll be able to watch some of the Yankee game and just relax. But Monday, I'll probably start getting a fever again on Monday for sure. But yeah, we'll be back, like I said, so don't miss out. John the Beagle Dad, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Once here, always here. Appreciate you. So, Angus, I'm going to let you get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. We're both going to eat normal today. We're both going to sleep normal probably tonight. And yeah, man, thank you so much for hanging in there. And you did a great job yesterday. You know,
Thank you.
I know what you're saying and thinking, but you were there. You were there for me. You never let me down, and I appreciate that. So give us some love here, or if you don't like me, at least give my co-host some love. Like, follow, and sub just to see him, and then when he's not on, you don't have to fucking watch. But no, really, everybody, yeah, thank you, everybody. Angus, I'm gonna let you get out of here. I'm gonna close out and call it a day here for a while. So, see you in a couple of days, man.
Okay, see you in a couple. You take care, man.
All right, bub. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, there goes my co-host, Angus. Appreciate him so much, man. You don't know how much he does behind the scenes. Emails, emails. Just back and forth. Make sure everything is covered. And he does a good job to make sure everything is covered. So, with that being said, enjoy the quick out, as usual. So, we'll see you in a couple days, or you never know. If you hit the sub, you never know. We might start the top 12 series tonight. You never know. So, we might be back later. Never know. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. And don't forget, love your fellow man.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?